Hello and Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Anusha and I'm the social media manager here at LantroTech. I will be your host for the evening and I welcome you all to our webinar on LantroTech's summer internship program. The purpose of this webinar is to provide you with all the vital information you need to know about our summer internship program and how it will help you in your career path. So, before we move on to the core of our webinar, let me introduce you guys to the panel speakers for today. First, we have Momna Vakas, our people manager working here at LantroTech.
Thank you, Anusha. I am Momna Vakas, and I'm currently working as a people manager here at LantroTech. And today I'm really excited to tell you all about the amazing summer internship program we are offering here at LantroTech.
Next, we have Aruba Mansur, our marketing manager.
Hello, everyone. I really hope you're all having a wonderful day. And I'm thrilled to be here today to share all the fantastic learning opportunities that await you in the marketing domain of our summer internship program.
And lastly, we have Awais Amin. Awais is working as a senior electrical estimator at LantroTech, and special thanks to Awais for joining us all the way from Germany.
Thank you, Anusha, and hello, everyone. Hope everyone is doing good. I am Awais, among the very first members of this amazing team at LantroTech. So it makes me super happy to be here to tell you all about the internship opportunities at my favorite place, that is LantroTech.
Thank you, Awais. I see that a lot of you have voted in the comments below as well that you're from Islamabad. And also, I can see someone from Sargodha as well. So that's great. Many people have joined. All right. So before we move on to the core of our webinar, please note down a few things. Your mics will be muted throughout the session. If you have any questions, just put them in the chat box below. We will answer the relevant questions at the end of the webinar. Throughout the session, we will be keeping things engaging by generating some polls. So do take part in them and let us know your vote. Moreover, let me move on to the agenda for today. Firstly, we will be introducing you to LantroTech and its services. Secondly, we will be discussing in detail about our summer internship program, the learning opportunities you will gain from it, and all the benefits you can expect. Moreover, we also have our previous interns joining us here live today who will be sharing their experiences with all of you so you can get a better insight about our program. Last but not the least, we have a Q&A session at the end of the webinar to answer all your relevant queries. Now, Momna, could you please let the audience know about LantroTech and the services we provide here?
Sure, Anusha. So we are a technology services company with international client base, and we mainly focus on electrical estimation and IT services, including web development, graphic design, and digital marketing. Okay, so moving on, let me tell you guys about the fun and the people-centric culture we have here at LantroTech. So we are a company where fun meets productivity, and we really believe that work should be enjoyable, and we strive to foster a culture that celebrates creativity, teamwork, and individuality. And to keep our team happy, motivated, and engaged, we have regular team building activities, casual team hangouts, and we never forget to celebrate the important life events of every team member.
I completely agree with you, Momna. Our culture is one of the key factors that sets LantroTech apart. So, as we are talking about internships, Aruba, could you please let our audience know why internships are important in the career and what makes joining LantroTech an excellent opportunity for fresh grads?
Sure, Wes. So let me explain it with an example. Imagine internships as a golden ticket that will open the door to the professional world. It's like getting a backstage pass to the real world experience where you get to put all the knowledge you have acquired in your academics into action. So that's the point where the real game starts. And to answer your second question, that why joining LantroTech is an excellent opportunity for fresh grads, is that LantroTech really understands the importance of internship. And these are not just words. In fact, half of our workforce comprises of young talent. And unlike other corporate companies, we don't hesitate to invest in young talent. In fact, we firmly believe that young minds are the torchbearers of creativity and innovation.
I couldn't agree more with you, Aruba. So, if you are a young talent and you are seeking for an environment where your ideas are not just welcomed but also celebrated, I think LantroTech is the right place for you. Okay, so moving on, I can see that the next poll is coming up. So can you guys please just take a moment and vote for your choice? The question is, what is the most important factor you consider when choosing a summer internship program?
Okay, so I can see a lot of people are voting for learning opportunities. What is your take on this, Momna?
I totally agree with this, Aruba, because according to me, the learning opportunities that you avail from an internship program help you throughout your future career. Some of them are also voting for the company culture, and that is also very important.
Yes, that is why LantroTech put a lot of emphasis on people first culture. So yeah, that's another important thing as well. Thank you so much everyone for participating in this poll. We'll have more polls coming up, so like stay tuned.
Okay, so let's move on. And let me tell you guys about the internship program we are offering here at LantroTech and the learning opportunities that you can avail from our internship program. So, our internship program is designed to provide the students with a comprehensive experience in our industry. You will closely get to work with our team of experts, learning about our company's operations, projects, and initiatives. So, we have a 6-week summer internship program that will start on the 10th of July and end on 18th of August. And the registrations for that are already open. You can follow us on our socials and apply through our website as well. The program also includes a generous stipend of Rs 40,000 and a valuable learning experience, as I told before, in the fields of electrical estimation, web development, digital marketing, and graphic design. And we are also looking forward for students who are creative, committed, and they're really willing to put in the hard work to succeed. So I think you guys shouldn't wait and apply today and join us for an experience that will definitely transform your future career. Now, moving on to tell you guys about the learning opportunities in the field of electrical estimation, I'll hand it over to you, Avais.
Thank you, Momna. So that will be a lot of information, so I hope you all listen carefully. Estimation, and especially electrical estimation, is quite lesser known field in Pakistan. So first, let me explain you what is electrical estimation. So we carry out estimation in our daily lives. Every action starts with an estimate. Like even going to the grocery store, you estimate how much money do you need to buy the specific things you have in mind, and you keep that money in your pocket. So similarly, each project starts with an estimate and involves an electrical side to it. Electrical estimation is to give that electrical side of the project a money value and a time value. It is to predict how much the electrical work involved in a project will cost and take time to complete. At LantroTech, you will learn the art of electrical and IT estimation and how estimation is critical to project management. I say electrical estimation is an art because estimation includes science, but in the end, it's an art because it is subjective. Each person estimates a project differently, and no two estimates by different people are equal. Like in science, 2 plus 2 is always 4. In estimation, 2 plus 2 is what the client wants. So, first, telling you about the location of our projects. We work on projects situated mostly in New Jersey, USA jurisdiction, following the National Electrical Code. These projects include commercial fit-outs such as McDonald's, Dunkin' Donuts, some famous industrial units like Tesla Collision and Service Center, some high-rise buildings such as world-famous Waldorf Astoria Hotel, data centers of Meta, and IT infrastructure of numerous buildings. So coming on to the learning, I think the biggest learning that comes out of estimation is preparing the project specifications and learning project management. Estimators sit together and clash their brains on project specifications, preparation of bill of materials, calculating labor rates, and carrying out value engineering, and preparing a project timeline before even the project starts. So estimators forecast the cost of a project, and so they play a critical role in the profit of the company. Other than that, you will also learn coordination with clients, subcontractors, architects, mechanical engineers, structural engineers, and different inspection authorities. As I like to say, estimation is the start of project management. Estimators and project managers keep to and fro communication during the whole project lifecycle, from conception to commissioning. On the engineering side, you will learn the ins and outs of electrical power systems and IT infrastructure design. three-phase and one-phase electrical power distribution systems, along with the fiber cable and Ethernet cable, backbone, and riser cable designs. Don't worry about the technical jargon, it's all in the engineering. You will get to know from our amazing mentors. Designing and analyzing the electrical power systems and then data distribution systems, how to calculate the total load requirements of an electrical setup, from sizing the transformer to sizing the last wire for a small LED bulb, and to design a patch cord to connect to a laptop or internet. You will do it all. And coming on to the software side, finally, you will work on tons of software. We use all kinds of data software. Firstly, as our clients are US based, so there's a lot of information and document sharing involved. So we need a smooth, seamless file sharing software. For that, we use PlanGrid. Secondly, estimation involves quantity measurement and takeoffs, and our favorite software for that is PlanSwift. And we also use Bluebeam and SureCount. And lastly, as our projects are US based, so we need pricing in US dollars. So for that, we need pricing softwares, and for that, we also use latest Honest IntelliBid and a number of in-house software. So in a nutshell, the learning opportunities in the field of electrical estimation at LantroTech are threefold. First, the management side, where you will learn the project management. Second is the engineering side, where you will learn the power and IT infrastructure distribution systems. And lastly is the software side, where you will learn the latest industry standard software. So that was it from my side.
Thank you so much, OS. But this was a lot of serious information. So, to make things a bit light, we have this fun poll coming up. So, please go ahead and vote. So, the question is, if you could have a special power during your summer internship, which one would you choose? So, we'll give you a few seconds to vote. Momna, while the audience is voting, I would like to know your answer on this.
Ruba, I think I'll go with the mind reading one because I really want to know what my lead is thinking all the time.
I think I'll go with the lightning speed though, because I don't want any pending tasks in my to-do list. What about you, Awais?
I would always go with time bending because I always need some extra hours to do my work.
Okay, from the audience, I can see most of the people are voting for the mind reading one. Okay, that's 43% of the people who have voted for the mind reading option. Great choice, everyone. Thank you so much again for participating in this poll.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys, for voting. And this was indeed a fun one, Aruba. So now to give you guys an overview about the opportunities in the field of marketing, I'll hand it over to Aruba.
Thank you so much, Momna. Hello again, everyone. So I'll be letting you know all about the learning opportunities in the field of marketing. And to start off, let's just start what marketing is in general. So as we're all aware that marketing is a very dynamic field that revolves around creating engaging content and designing eye-catchy visuals. At LantroTech, however, we believe in providing a very comprehensive experience. That is why, apart from graphic design and social media marketing, we also provide services in the field of web development as well. So let me walk you through some key areas you'll have a chance to explore as an intern here at LantroTech. So I'll start off with social media marketing. In the domain of social media marketing, you'll gain hands-on exposure on the following things. So number one is content creation. You could end up doing some content creation, that is writing captions, writing ad copies, generating infographics, and writing search engine optimized articles for our website. Apart from that, you could also be a part of our strategy development meeting that revolves around defining the brand and the target audience, and then making sure that the content we are developing are in accordance with the brand and the target audience. Other than that, you will also gain insights on social media management that revolves around defining and planning and scheduling social media events and activities and responding to comments and queries on social media in a very timely manner. Apart from that, you will also gain experience on marketing automation tools that includes HubSpot and MailChimp. HubSpot is basically a customer relationship management tool, and you will gain insights on how to use MailChimp for email automation and email marketing campaign. And lastly, we regularly do analytics and reporting. On this side, you'll gain insights on how to use Google Analytics, Facebook Insights, and Instagram Insights to make sure that the campaigns you have designed are performing well and they are meeting the set KPIs or not. So this was all from social media marketing side. So we have the next poll coming up that is related to social media, of course. So the question is, what type of content do you find most engaging on social media? So we'll give you a few seconds to vote. Wes, I can see most of the people are voting for memes and humor one.
Totally agree with them. Always memes and humor, because at the end of the day, I always need some good laughs.
Yes, exactly. I'll go with the same one as well. So great choice, everyone. People are still voting. So we have a win here, memes and humor, 42%. And after that, images and graphics, 20%. And videos, obviously reels are so in nowadays, so 33% of that. Okay, thank you so much, everyone, for participating. Okay, so moving on to the learning opportunities in the marketing domain. Next, we have design and animation. On design and animation side, at LantroTech, we mainly use 4 softwares. That is Adobe Illustrator, Adobe Photoshop, Figma, and Adobe After Effects. So you'll gain hands-on experience on how to create social media posts that are visually appealing and also in line with the brand guidelines as well. For this purpose, you'll mainly use Adobe Illustrator and Adobe Photoshop. And to create user interfaces for websites and web application, you'll gain experience on how to use a tool called Figma. Apart from that, animation and video production. For this purpose, you'll gain insights on how to use a tool called After Effects, and you will create reels and add animation and enhance the videos and edit the videos for our social media channels. So this is it from design and animation. And now moving on to the last bit of marketing domain, that is web development. So once the feel and the look of the website is designed by the graphic design team, then comes the task to actually code it into a website. For this purpose, we have a web development team. And as an intern in web development, you'll gain hands-on experience on how to use technology stacks. This include both front end and back end technologies. On front end, you'll gain exposure on how to use HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and React using the React.js framework. And on back end, you'll work on Express.js, Node.js, as well as MongoDB and PHP. Apart from that, you'll also gain insights on how to use a widely used content management system, that is WordPress. And overall, I believe this will be a great learning experience for the interns to get to work on hands-on these technologies while creating applications for our international clients. So this is it from the learning opportunities in the marketing domain. Now, Momna, can you please go ahead and let our audience know about the benefits they can expect from our summer internship program?
Yes, Aruba. So, guys, while I'm sure you all know that internships offer many benefits to students and the young professionals who are looking to gain experience and build their careers. So, let me just list down some of the key benefits here that you can expect from our internship program. The primary benefit is, of course, the global exposure that you will be getting by working with international clients under the guidance of our experienced professionals, of course. And our aim here is to create a mentor-mentee program to build a supportive environment where the mentee can grow and succeed with the help of a mentor. And apart from that, we are offering a handsome stipend. And at the end of the program, you will get experience certificates if you successfully completed the task and the requirements that were set out by your team lead. And you could also request for the recommendation letters from your team lead if you believe that you have made a positive impression through your hard work here at Lantro. And finally, and perhaps most importantly, we will keep a record of our successful interns with us. And whenever there is an opening at LantroTech, we will reach out first to our interns and give them a chance to appear in the interview process. So I think that's about it as far as the benefits are concerned. Now, to tell you guys about the testimonials of our previous interns, let's move on to you, Wes.
Thank you, Momna. I believe it's best to learn from the people who have done it in the past. So to give all of you an overview of our previous internship programs, we have some individuals on board today who completed the internship successfully at LantroTech, and some of them are now working as permanent employees. So, and I was luckily their first mentor. So I would like first Nawal Fatma to share her experience with you all as an intern at LantroTech.
Thank you so much, Aves. I'm honored to be given this chance to speak over this webinar. Hello, everybody. This is Nawal Fatma, working as a junior electrical estimator at LantroTech. Regarding my internship, I must say that my internship experience was truly amazing. As a fresh graduate stepping into the professional world, I was seeking a place that would provide a supportive and growth oriented environment. And LantroTech exceeded my expectations. From day one, I found everyone to be incredibly cooperative and invested in my development. During the onboarding process, I was pleasantly surprised by how smooth and exciting it was. The team at LantroTech understood that as a new graduate, I had a lot to learn, and they totally embraced my willingness to grow. Rather than expecting me to be a know it all, they encouraged me to learn from my experiences and even make mistakes along the way. So I am truly grateful for the support and guidance that I received from my colleagues and mentors at LantroTech during my internship, and especially Awais, Fatima, and Hamna. Their willingness to nurture my skills and help me flourish made my internship experience truly unforgettable and amazing. And it took me to where I am today in my career. That's it.
Thank you, Nawal. That was quite enlightening. And as you all see, Nawal did not say all of that on gunpoint. So, Nawal, can you please let us further know how many projects you worked on and complexity of those projects?
Sure, Avis. So during my internship, apart from one practice project, I was given two other projects to make an electrical estimate of, and one project was of a retail store, and the other one was a medical center. Both the projects were of intermediate difficulty level, and both of them were different in nature. So I got to know what are the do's and don'ts to make an electrical estimate while dealing with different nature of the projects.
Thanks a lot, Nawal. So moving on, we have also with us Mohammad Saad, who has worked as an electrical estimator intern at LantroTech. So Saad, can you please share your experience with us as well?
Thank you, Wes. Hi to everyone. I am happy to be here. Just a little introduction. I am Mohammad Saad, a junior electrical estimator at LantroTech. And not to mention, I joined Lantro as an intern back in 2022. Being an intern at Lantro has been an incredible journey with a lot of learning. I was lucky to have mentors like Awais and Umar who guided me throughout my internship. I worked on two complex high-rise projects. The one is SID and the other one is Waldorf during my internship. And among these projects, SID became my favorite and taught me invaluable lessons. And it challenged me to meet strict deadlines and allowed me to work with an amazing team. I learned the importance of effective communication, problem solving, and time management from this project. Lastly, I would say that the internship at LantroTech was a great experience for me.
Thank you, Saad, Nawal, Abes, Momna, and Ruba for such an insightful session into LantroTech's summer internship program. Now, I will be sharing a poll with all of you regarding how informative did you find the webinar on LantroTech's summer internship program. So, kindly let us know what you think. All right, so a lot of you have voted very informative. That's great to hear. So now let's move on ahead with the Q&A session. First question we have is from Tayyiba. She's asking, can undergraduate do this internship? Momna, would you like to take this one?
Yes, sure, Nusha. Yes, undergrads can apply for this internships because we are looking for fresh grads and undergrads also who have completed at least 3 years of their degree.
All right, thank you. Next question is from Hasib. He is asking, what are the common challenges or obstacles that arise during electrical estimation process, and how do you overcome them? Awais, can you please take this one?
Yes, that is quite a good question. So the first challenge, most of all, because the projects are based in USA and we are here in Pakistan. So when you don't see anything by your eyes, it's really difficult to make sense of it from 2D drawings. So that's the first challenge. But of course, our amazing team at US helps us in that, and reading all the process specifications, all the communicating with the team members, communicating with the clients, we overcome that challenge. The next challenge is the pricing. I think pricing is the biggest challenge in estimation and bidding industry. So, just to keep it short and give you a short example, so the price of copper in US, it varies week by week by even $1 per feet. So we estimated one project today, and we are presenting it 1 week after to the client. But when we estimated it, the price of copper was 0.55 cents per feet, and 1 week ahead it will be 1.55 US dollars per feet. So that is the biggest challenge, and that again we try to nullify using communication with different clients, different pricing vendors. So I think all in all, these two are the biggest challenges that I think in the estimation hour, and that's how we overcome them.
Thank you, Wes. The next question is, what will be the selection criteria for this internship?
I'll take this one, Anusha. So after the initial screening of the resume, you guys will be evaluated through a short assessment test, and most probably you will be informed on the same day.
Okay. The next question is from Mamadullah. He is asking, is somewhat relevant experience in the form of projects or any of the fields of technologies required for this internship? I think, Wes, you can take this one.
Okay, so I would speak for electrical estimation. So to be an electrical estimator, of course, you would need very strong basics of electrical engineering or computer engineering. Because electrical estimation, as the name says, involves electrical power systems, electrical principles, electrical laws. So the basic knowledge of electrical systems and electrical engineering is required for the estimation field.
And I would like to add that same goes for the marketing field. Design, UI, UX design, somewhat basic knowledge is required to apply for the internship.
All right, Mahadullah, I hope we have answered your question. The next question is from Khan. He is asking what should be the least knowledge we have in what should be the least, I think, criteria needed for web development. He is asking HTML, CSS, and JS. Aruba, I think you can take this one.
I mentioned before that the basic knowledge of the languages, front end and back end is required. Apart from that, like obviously you'll gain hands-on experience on how to actually develop a website, but a basic knowledge of these programming languages is required prior to your internship.
Okay. Mohit is asking, is the internship program for UI UX designer separate from web development, or do you offer a combined program that covers both areas?
Okay, so you work in the same team as marketing team that includes web developers, graphic design, and social media marketers. But if you are applying for a graphic design position, it's not necessary for you to know all about web development as well. So it's good to have a basic knowledge, but if you're applying for a social media marketing position, just know the basics of social media marketing, and yeah, that's all.
Laiba is asking, will my performance be evaluated during the internship? Momna, you can take this one.
Yes, of course, your performance will be evaluated throughout your internship.
Okay. Another person is asking, what type of evaluation task will you give in the internship interview?
It will be a short task, most probably not more than 30 minutes. So, and it will cater all the basics of what you have already studied in your bachelor's.
Muhammad is asking, is can associate graduate can apply?
I think that links to the electrical side. So I think in knowledge terms, there is no like barrier for the associate graduates, but I would like to seek the answer of Momna on that.
Yes, I think you can apply. And after the initial screening of your resume, we can move forward.
All right. We have another question from Maruf. She is asking, is there any particular exam needed to be taken for certification? This can be applied, I think, for web dev, UI UX, and as well as electrical estimation.
No, you don't need to take any particular exam. You just need to be in your sixth semester or onwards of your bachelor's degree, and that's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
The next question is from Alyan. He is asking when will internship program start and how long will it go? Momna, you can take this one.
Yeah, the internship will start on 10th of July and it's a 6 weeks program.
And Momna, there's another question for you. Is this a remote internship or an on-site?
This is an on-site internship.
Okay. Rupa, we have another question for you. The internship will consider both front end and back end.
Internship will consider?
Both front end and back end for the web dev part.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
We'll be gaining experience on both front end and back end.
Okay. The next question is from Shiza. She's asking, what is the recruitment process? I have applied online. When will we be called for the test and interview?
As I told before, that after the initial screening of your resume, you will be evaluated through a short assessment test, and then you'll be informed most probably on the same day or the next day. And if you have applied, you will, if after the initial screening of your resume, you have been selected, so most probably you will get a call in a week.
Next question is from Amna. She's asking, what kind of assessment test will it be? I'm not sure if she's asking in terms of web dev or electrical
It will be
estimation.
basically related to your field of interest. If you are applying for electrical estimation position, it will be related to electrical like engineering things. And if you're applying for web dev, social media, then you will be given a task that is related to social media marketing. You could be given, write a caption for a post, and on web dev, you could be given a task to design a website as well. So yeah.
Yeah, in terms of electrical estimation, it doesn't matter if you are mechatronics engineer, even mechanical engineer, electrical computer. If you know the basics of electrical engineering, the basic Ohm's law, V is equal to IR, starting from that, you will be able to attempt the test.
All right, thank you. Another question is from Ruhaib. He's asking, assuming this is an internship leading to job for fresh grads, can you let us know about our career progression inside or outside LantroTech as an electrical estimator, because this is a relatively new job position in the market of Pakistan? Avais, I think you can take this one.
Yes. So as I told before, that learning in electrical estimation is threefold. So once you learn the basics of electrical engineering, electrical power systems, and then I said that you will also learn the project management. So combining both, as you can see, the construction industry, it never stops. And then another facet of our estimation is the data centers and IT infrastructure. Each major company is going towards that. Each company is building data centers. They are bringing new innovations in that. And once you gain working on the data centers of big groups like Meta, Amazon, just the estimation part of that, you will be equipped with enough technical specialties to work anywhere. So, I mean, project management, electrical engineering, and IT infrastructure, that's a really, I think, strong skill set to take in the career.
All right, we have a question from Osama. He's asking, can we participate in multiple categories like graphics and electrical?
I don't think so. You will be able to do it because our team has prepared the whole plan for you guys, and that's a total 6 weeks plan. So I think it would be better if you just stick to one position at a time.
The next question is from Aisha. She is asking, will there be any test for digital marketing? Rupa, can you take this one?
Yeah, sure, Anusha. Yes, there will be a test for every position. Like there will be a separate test for social media marketing, there will be a separate test for web dev, and a separate test for graphic design, and obviously another test for electrical estimation.
The next question is from Aisha. She is asking, is there any semester constraint for the internship program? Momna, you can take this one.
Yes, as I mentioned that you should have completed at least 3 years of your degree. So 6th semester onwards, you can apply.
All right. We have another question from Rohib. Will the test or interview procedure for this internship be online, or do we need to be present in Islamabad for the whole procedure?
Yeah, we're thinking that it should be on site. So, but we can talk about it. So we'll let you know about this. But currently, we're thinking that it should be on site.
All right. Let me just skim through if any question is left. Someone is asking, does this company work in data science? I think that's quite clear that we don't. All right. I think that marks the end of the Q&A session, guys. All right. I think that marks the end of the Q&A session. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to our esteemed panel speakers who took the special time to share their valuable insights and experiences with us today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Anusha. Thanks a lot.
Lastly, I would also like to thank all the participants for their active participations and engagement throughout the webinar. Your involvement has contributed to making this session informative and enjoyable. Remember that the deadline for the submitting applications for our summer internship program is approaching soon, so don't miss out on this incredible opportunity. We have also linked this apply now form in the at the screen at the bottom, so you can still apply. Moreover, we hope to see many of you join us for the summer internship program. Stay connected with us through our website and social media platforms for any further news and announcements. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz, everyone.
Allah Hafiz, everyone.
Allah Hafiz. Take care, everyone.